Hello, 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 and welcome to day 14. I guess the whole day is correct. I just cross check that. Uh, Yeah, earlier was day 13, I guess, and now this is day 14. Um, so, yeah, this is correct only, I guess. So, welcome to day 14 of Android OpenGL water animation. And yeah, so I think we have a, I, I think we have a Uh, so it is nice. I think we took a break yesterday for one day in which we were not able to do anything. But we were stuck at a particular location as well, right? We were trying to send across the data to. Uh, we were actually trying to send across the data to. Um, uh, yeah, let me just hold myself. I think the first 2 minutes of the stream, I was just spacing myself out. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, yeah, now I'm a bit better, I guess. We were trying to get some data across to the shaders, yeah, and in the form of int array, and we were facing some issues, right? This was the thing. So what we are trying to do here, let us just recall. We were trying to send across data as texture because the int array had a limitation of 1,000. So we had a pretty big array that we wanted to send across, and so this was not going to cut it. As in the just the 1,000 count was not going to cut it. So we decided we will send it across as a texture. But we were not able to read this texture, which we just passed the int array as a texture, and we were trying to identify, or maybe it came across as vec4, if you remember. It came across as vec4, and we were trying to identify this vec4, and we were not able to get this right. As in, we were not able to what do you call? We were not able to make sure that we were able to get it, and so hence we had a lot of issues with respect to that, and we were trying to do a lot of experiments with respect to that. As in, we were trying to one sec. One second. As in, we were trying to make sure that we were getting some sort of some sort of way in which we would be able to identify that it was properly the steps that we wanted to see. We were trying to. So I'll just go to the doc. Basically, that is the easiest thing to do, I guess. So these are some of the experiments that we tried and conducted. By the way, the precision. First, I tried looking out what is the precision thing uh, basically mean in case of the shaders. High precision means it has 16-bit floating point range, and medium precision means 10-bit floating point range, and low precision for 8-bit. And in case of integers, low p, medium p, high p will result in the integers being spanning across whatever limits that, I mean, integers spanning across the limits that I'm saying here, right? So, so this is what has happened till now. I tried, I wanted to do 100 experiments because this was basically becoming a blocker, right? As in, um, we tried doing this for quite some time, and we tried doing this for quite some time, and we were not able to get uh, any sort of momentum on this. We were kind of stuck at this. Um, so one thing that was observed was, yeah, I'm basically totally stuck with my in my head today while I'm starting. But let us just move forward anyway. One thing that basically that was observed was alpha was always 1 in the vec4. And this irrespective of whatever data I sent across, whether it was a 0, whether it was FFF, and nothing was changing that. And secondly, I tried with checking with whether uh, what all values change the are zero, right? What all values are zero, and this also didn't change irrespective of whatever values I sent, right? So one is alpha value never changes irrespective of whatever value I sent. Second, in the image itself, irrespective of whatever values I sent, the whatever remains zero also did not change at all. These were some of the observations that came across while doing the experiments, right? And so, yeah, so this is both of these may experiments made me think that is there any other way in which we can do this, right? There should be some sort of other way in which we can achieve the desired thing. So one thing I was thinking was whether either I don't know whether this is a great idea or just going to fail. What if we just convert the interarray to a bitmap, right? So I'll just write it down. Excuse me. So the idea is, what if I convert my integer to a bitmap, right? So currently the images are also packed as int, right? That is what my understanding is. And so in this way, we can validate what we are sending across also, right? And in that way, it will be, the process would also be pretty similar. We can just print out the bitmap or take a dump of the bitmap and then just get what is happening in there, right? Instead of trying to create a texture directly with the interarray, we can convert it into the in-between bitmap. So this is what I was thinking. Uh, yeah, this is my thinking. Let me just check the Wi-Fi, or maybe, yeah, my stream is working fine. Yeah, this morning I think I'm a bit slow, but I think that should be fine. But the point is, we can try and do that. We can try and make sure that we can try and make sure that whatever we do is, um, yeah, I'm spacing out multiple times. So, how do I do this, right? How to do this properly? Let us first check how, first let's check next steps, right? This seems a pretty decent idea, but because there is a possibility of validating this thing, right? I think that is why this seems a pretty decent idea. Yeah. So what I was telling is, let us just first check the next steps. I think sense of urgency also needs to be sprinkled in this particular stream. But anyway, let us just check this. Uh, how is data packed in case of current? Okay, let us first check this part. Okay, how is bitmap currently packed, right? That is first thing. How to get RGB value from bitmap, right? That is first thing you can say. Okay. Yeah, so basically this suggests that for each pixel, the last two digits are B, the medium two digits are G, the first two digits are R. And what is A? And first three digit values are alpha. Is that what you are saying? Let's try this by the way. Log pixel value. Yeah, I'm spacing out a bit. Don't mind me. So what I was telling was, uh, yeah, I'm here. Where R is equal to pixel and right. R is equal to pixel and well, G is equal to P. Yeah. I got the RGB values. Now I have to print it. RS G is I think this should help, right? You get the RGB values for 100. It should be somewhere of the order 1 because lot of pixels are white. I think I can in stream it must be possible to hear all mouse clicks, I guess. But that is fine, I guess. Excuse me. R is 255, G is 255, B is 255. Great. This is a great value. Now let us get the pixel in which we are sure the values are different. I think we had logged it as well at some point of time, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Let us just check that. The water droplet one, that is what I'm talking. You had some issue with respect to if you had. We put an empirical hat on and we were trying to get that part, right? So this is what I was trying to say. Yeah. So 372 to 465 and 477 to 530. So row is somewhere around 410, column is somewhere around 500, right? 410, 500. Let's try that. a pixel, right? Uh, I think it will be 500 photon. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm still getting same values. Let's try the other way around. Photon 5,500. Getting all the values. 55. I think I'll just use GIMP and get coordinate for which it is not. Then we will try it across one second. Otherwise, this might take forever. Why not for 432? I guess. Why not for 432? So 32, why not 4? Right? There's definitely a value in between. So okay. All the values are coming as 255. Is there some sort of error in which I'm understanding this? Why not for 425 is definitely not. Why not for 429? Everything is coming as white. 429, 502. Everything is coming as white. Something is going bad here. Not sure what. What if I put 10,000, 10,000? Let's try putting that. At least that had some sort of value. I can print with the night, but then the values are not coming correctly. This 2970, height is 5280. Did I just change that? What? With this 2970, how is it with 2970? I have no idea how with this 2970. This we have to check now. bitmap width greater than image. Yeah, but this is totally, I don't understand why bitmap width is different. Oh, were you seeing this? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm getting bitmap width is 2970 as height is 2980. 5280, sorry. This is something totally, I don't understand why I'm getting such values. Let's try with this, right? Width is how much? 080. There are scaling options available. This is where I'm taking this from. So let's try with that. I change the scaling option as well, but still I'm getting the same. Yeah, I'm not understanding this at all. Ale bitmap. So I have no idea what is happening. I've tried. What is the new width and height value I'm getting? No idea. But I would just suppose that this is how this is going to be. Yeah, so I think we got the question which is similar. Okay. So by default, it scales into that dimension apparently, but that is fine. So that kind of satisfies one of our things. But then we would have to understand what would be the value. I think we should try to scale the bitmap. I think that is one thing that we can try and do. Or otherwise, we can just get the ratio and get the output, right? So with this x value, height is y value. So 501 by 1290. No, what was the initial spec of the image? 1080. 501 by 1080. Answer into what is the new width? 2970. 1377, which is 1378. The second is 429. Second is 429 by 1980, 1920 into 5280. 1179. Oh, 1180. 1378, second is 1180. Let us try with these values. Will it crash? It will crash. Why am I not getting values? Yep. 85, 172, 238. Is this one of 85, 172, 238? Is this one of the values that we were getting in? Yes. 85, 172, 238. So how now we know how the data is packed basically, right? And we use the exact same filter to identify the um, we use the exact same filter to identify the data identify the data in the fragment shader as well. Yes. So now we know last FF means last 16 bits is uh, B value, before that it is the G value, and before that it is the R value. And everything is divided by 255. Now we know how to reconstruct the values as well. Great. Yeah, this is great. Now that we understand how the data is packed as RGB, now we can check how interarray can be converted to a bitmap, right? This is something we should be able to do. Maybe we can directly set pixel also. Iterate and set pixel. That is one of the easiest way to do, I guess. Right? Give me a minute. I think I need to improve my filter to voice out the voice out my what do I call mouse clicks, right? But currently, I think it has not been done. This has to be done at some point of time. And I try to improve my stuff. I think so. This is pretty decent idea, I guess. I can do a set pixel as well. Yeah, I think a lot of spacing out is happening in this video, but I think we can brave through this maybe. Or maybe I'll take a break after some time. I don't want to take a break. It has to get completed. The point is, there is no one to interact as well, right? Otherwise, to keep me in the moment. I might at some point of time even forget that I am actually streaming, that I'm just solving a problem. Because if there were people who are interacting or something, I would be in the moment. Now, this is I'm just solving a problem. At some point of time, it is quite possible that I don't remember that I'm actually solving it live without audience, but still live. I think this seems to be a way out, I think, which is why I'm kind of excited. You can't see my excitement here, but I am kind of excited. Yeah, I'm properly spacing out here, but I think I spaced out for some time. So, what is the general opinion? Should I? I think after 1 hour or after reaching a checkpoint, I guess I will mostly space out because there is a sense of accomplishment, right? And there is no kind of chat to bring me in as well. If there was some kind of chat to bring me in, that would have been nice, but that is also not there. So, is it better that I space out and do all this offline, or should I do this online? I mean, maybe I should be doing things like this, right? And not, which is fine as well. I should use the stream as some kind of trigger point to trigger things into action, uh, to show where I am, something like this, right? To show where I am, to trigger things into action. Otherwise, I might be just lazy while doing streaming. Right? If I am just online and not bothered about what is happening, then I might not be giving my full to the stream, right? So it is better that I stream when I am kind of active, not when I am trying to coast along. So I guess we have a breakthrough now, in some sense or the other. What could potentially be the next steps, right, that we can write across? How is data pattern case of current last last 8 bits is B? second last 8 bits G, before that 8 bits R. Yeah, this is how bitmap is packed. I think first 7 bits might be, or first 8 bits might be A, possibly. But we are not going to check that as of now, at least. Uh, for invalid values, change the representation. Okay, this is one thing. And other than that, I think everything else is sorted, kind of. Yeah, I guess, yeah, everything else is sorted. Other than. Yeah, let's try with this. Then maybe we'll first. So next step is, yeah, these are the two steps I think that we can do next. If we are able to do that successfully, I think then we can move forward. Yeah. Yeah, I think this should be fine, I guess, as the next two steps. If we are able to do that, I think we can genuinely move to the next step. Yeah, this is already 14 days, and add to that 4 5 days of uh, in between days, 4 5 or 6 7 days. We are kind of slow in doing this, but at least there is some sort of thing that we are moving. And at least we are moving. But let's see. Let's see how this progresses. Anyways, I'll see you around probably in the evening, and then maybe we can just move forward after that. I think 2 hour of stream, 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening is ideal, I guess. I can't hope for more than that unless I have like active participation. If there is active participation, I will also be more happy. But I don't think that is going to happen immediately. I mean, it might take some time. So yeah. And if anyone is watching, please do ping, comment. And this that will be more motivational for me to actually move forward as well. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Bye, bye, bye.